In a significant development for cybersecurity, Cloudflare has reported the largest distributed denial of service, or DDoS, attack ever recorded, peaking at an astonishing 29.7 terabits per second. This surge in attack volume highlights a concerning trend in the sophistication and scale of cyber threats that organizations face today. On December 4, 2025, Cloudflare confirmed that this massive attack stemmed from a botnet known as AISURU, which has been responsible for numerous high-volume attacks over the past year. While the specific target of this incident remains undisclosed, AISURU has a history of targeting various sectors, including telecommunications and financial services. The attack itself lasted for just 69 seconds but showcased a staggering ability to overwhelm defenses. In this video, we'll explore the implications of this record-setting attack, the behavior of the AISURU botnet, and the broader trends in DDoS attacks observed throughout 2025. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Timeline of the attack, key events. On December 4, 2025, Cloudflare reported the detection of an unprecedented DDoS attack, marking a significant moment in cybersecurity history. This attack, attributed to the AISURU botnet, reached a staggering peak of 29.7 terabits per second and lasted for 69 seconds, showcasing the evolving capabilities of cybercriminals. The AISURU botnet, identified as a botnet for hire, has been linked to multiple hyper-volumetric attacks throughout the year, indicating a disturbing trend in the increasing availability of such malicious tools. Cloudflare has noted that the botnet consists of an estimated 1 to 4 million compromised devices globally, emphasizing the vast scale of this cyber threat. In the months leading up to this record-breaking attack, Cloudflare mitigated a total of 2,867 attacks from AISURU, with over 1,300 hypervolumetric incidents occurring in the third quarter alone. This surge in activity reflects a broader increase in DDoS attacks, with a total of 36.2 million thwarted in 2025, a significant rise from previous years. The attack methodology employed by AISURU involved UDP carpet bombing, which targeted an average of 15,000 destination ports per second while randomizing packet attributes to evade detection. This level of sophistication underscores the challenges organizations face in defending against such rapidly evolving tactics. Notably, the third quarter of 2025 saw a 15% increase in DDoS attacks compared to the previous quarter, with attacks exceeding 1 terabit per second, more than doubling from earlier in the year. The data highlights that most of these attacks are brief, with a substantial percentage lasting less than 10 minutes. Geographically, the attack sources were predominantly located in Asia, with countries such as Indonesia, Thailand, and India ranking among the top origins. This trend points to a concentrated risk in specific regions, necessitating targeted defensive strategies. Overall, the events surrounding this record DDoS attack illustrate a critical moment in the cybersecurity landscape, where organizations must adapt to an increasingly sophisticated threat environment marked by the rise of massive botnets like AISURU. The unprecedented DDoS attack attributed to the AISURU botnet has significant implications for various industries and organizations, particularly those heavily reliant on digital infrastructure. The telecommunications and gaming sectors, already frequent targets, are likely to face heightened scrutiny regarding their cybersecurity measures, as they must adapt to the evolving tactics employed by attackers. The attack's nature, characterized by a rapid bombardment of numerous destination ports, demonstrates a shift towards more sophisticated methodologies that can overwhelm even robust defenses. Financial services, which have historically been prime targets for cybercriminals, must now reassess their risk management strategies. With the financial sector being a consistent victim of such attacks, organizations will need to invest in advanced threat detection and mitigation tools to safeguard sensitive data and maintain operational continuity. Moreover, the automotive industry's surge in DDoS attacks highlights a worrying trend where sectors previously considered less vulnerable are now increasingly targeted. This escalation suggests that cybercriminals are diversifying their focus, exploiting potential weaknesses in industries that are not traditionally associated with high cybersecurity investments. The dramatic increase in attacks against artificial intelligence companies also reflects the growing intersection of cybersecurity and emerging technologies. As AI becomes more integrated into various business processes, The need for robust security measures will be paramount to protect intellectual property and maintain consumer trust. Geographically, the concentration of attack sources in Asia emphasizes the global nature of cyber threats. Countries like China and India are not only sources of attacks but also key players in the technology landscape, necessitating international collaboration to combat these threats effectively. In response to these challenges, organizations across all sectors are likely to prioritize cybersecurity training and awareness programs for their employees, recognizing that human error remains a significant vulnerability. Additionally, the data showing a rise in attacks exceeding 100 million packets per second signals an urgent need for enhanced infrastructure capabilities to absorb such shocks. As the threat landscape continues to evolve, organizations must remain vigilant, adopting a proactive stance that includes regular security assessments and updates to their incident response plans. The record-breaking nature of this attack serves as a stark reminder that in today's digital age, cybersecurity is not just an IT issue but a critical business imperative that affects every aspect of an organization's operations. In light of the recent record-breaking DDoS attack, organizations must prioritize preparedness and response strategies to effectively counter such escalating threats. The emergence of the AISURU botnet, which has demonstrated the capacity to launch hyper-volumetric attacks, underscores the necessity for a proactive approach in cybersecurity. First, organizations should enhance their threat detection capabilities. Implementing advanced traffic analysis tools can help identify anomalous patterns that signal an impending attack. These tools can provide real-time alerts, allowing teams to respond swiftly before the attack reaches its peak. Moreover, establishing a robust incident response plan is crucial. This plan should outline specific roles and responsibilities, ensuring that personnel are trained to act decisively when an attack occurs. Regular simulations and drills can help teams practice their responses, refining their strategies and improving coordination under pressure. Collaboration with cybersecurity firms is also essential. Engaging with companies like Cloudflare, which have extensive experience in mitigating DDoS attacks, can provide organizations with valuable insights and resources. Such partnerships can facilitate the sharing of threat intelligence, enabling organizations to stay informed about the latest attack vectors and mitigation techniques. Additionally, organizations should consider investing in redundancy and failover systems. By distributing resources across multiple servers or data centers, they can minimize the impact of an attack on their operations. This approach not only enhances resilience but also ensures continuity of service during an incident. Lastly, educating employees about cybersecurity best practices is vital. Employees are often the first line of defense against cyber threats. By fostering a culture of security awareness, organizations can empower their workforce to recognize potential threats and respond appropriately. As the landscape of cyber threats continues to evolve, a multifaceted approach that combines technology, strategy, and education will be key to effectively managing the risks associated with DDoS attacks. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.